David Knibbe joins us. David is the CEO of NNN Group. David, there's a lot in here to like. Obviously, this is a net result that's more than doubled ultimately. But I guess just a couple of caveats in there about some of the additional flood costs that you're going to experience. But characterize the period for us here. You must be happy with the numbers.
Yes, indeed, and good morning. Yes, it was a very strong half year. The capital generation was up 44%, but what I'm particularly pleased with is the underlying business drivers that were actually driving this capital generation. We've seen our non-life business improving to 92% combined ratio, but especially the commercial growth sticks out. So our European business grew 61% in terms of new business. Japan more than doubled. Our DC business in the Netherlands had an inflow of close to a billion, but also our asset manager, NNIP. We had a net inflow of third-party business of 3.9 billion. So overall, very strong results, and I think especially the business drivers and the commercial momentum sticks out.
And just picking up on that, for our audience who are not familiar with insurance businesses, that key ratio that you mentioned, the combined ratio, indicates profitability at anything below 100. As you look forward, where can you take that 92%? Is there much more you can do at this point, either to hike premiums or to cut costs to evolve that below the 90 level?
Right. So we set a target of 94 to 96, which we think is a long-term sustainable combined ratio. So actually with the 92, we're doing a bit better than our own guidance. The real focus of the business now is further improving all of our customer journeys. We're still integrating the Vivat business that we acquired recently in the Netherlands. And indeed, to your point, expense efficiency remains very, very important, because that's a way to also keep the premium for our customers low. So far, the results have been very good. I think COVID helped a little bit in terms of the intensity of traffic. There's more people at home. We see a bit less burglaries. So overall, the 92 is a very good number. Long term, we stick to our guidance of between 94 and 96%.
David, can I probe a little bit more around the floods? Because you've estimated the 70 million euro exposure, but if you consider what we witnessed as the events were unfolding in Germany, this wide-scale flooding that shocked even scientists by the scale and also the breaking of records, what does your business do on the back of an event like this? So how do you recalibrate and price risk around Germany?
Yes, indeed. I think we've all seen the footage, and it was obviously a very shocking, and we've seen things evolve. Obviously, there was an impact in the Netherlands. There was certainly impact in Belgium, and a very large impact also in Germany. Ourselves, we only operate in Belgium and in the Netherlands. So the real focus first has been on supporting our customers. We set up mobile shops. We offered a lot of local support. We sent people over there. A lot of the smaller claims we already paid out. We've given advancements also on larger claims to support our customers. But it's so we're now trying to get through the direct impact of the floods. I think that's one thing. But indeed, to your question, there is a bigger picture here, and it's clear that weather is getting more extreme, and it's something that we're putting into our models, and we have to start incorporating in our premium. Now, at the same time, of course, there's also positive trends. We're trying to be more efficient, reduce the expense part of our premium. There's more connected homes. We can do more prevention. There's, of course, a lot of tooling, warning our customers. So there's also things we can do to support our customers. But clearly, the more extreme weather has an impact on insurance premiums going forward.
Now, elsewhere, one of the other big trends we've seen has been a ton of M&A, and I want to ask you about the future of NN Group's investment management arm. We've just mentioned it a moment ago as well, and we heard recently that bids were being prepared from the likes of Goldman Sachs Asset Management and DWS. Can you confirm where you're at in that process?
Indeed, we announced a strategic review in April, and the whole goal was to see whether we can accelerate the growth of our asset manager by making it part of a larger platform. There's multiple options on the table, like a merger, a joint venture, a partial divestment, or a full divestment. That review is ongoing, so once there's more news to share, we will obviously do so. I think in the meantime, the asset manager did very well. I already mentioned the inflow of 3.9 billion of the third-party business, but that goes really hand in hand with their strong investment performance. 70% of our alpha strategies is outperforming the main peers in the funds that we operate. So all in all, not only on the customer side, but also on the investment performance side, NNIP had a very strong half year.
And David, just an update on the $750 million bid for Metlife at this point. Can you just update us on that as well? And as you get a better look at the business, any shift in the prospective synergies or benefits?
Yeah, so indeed we acquired Metlife Greece and Poland. The real focus now is on trying to close the transaction. Obviously, we have signed a deal, but now we still need to close the business. We're very excited about the opportunity that this provides. It strengthens our position in Poland, our number 3 position in life insurance. In Greece, we become the number 1 life insurance company. But this also is a company with more distribution capabilities. We get another 1,600 strong tied agents into our business. 400 colleagues of Metlife will be joining us. So we're very excited about the opportunity. We've given an indication of 50 million of extra capital generation on the back of this deal, and everything we've seen so far shows that we will be able to deliver that number.
David, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Much appreciated. David Knibbe with us, the CEO of NN Group.